Imagine you are involved in an accident. Doesn't matter whose fault it was. They run your insurance card, it comes back invalid. You have no coverage. None, zilch, nada. Not because you were late or missed a payment, not because something lapsed. It was all because the insurance company you thought had your back wasn't really there at all. Now think about that for a second. The accident wasn't your fault. Maybe it was the other guy's fault. Either way, you're standing on the side of the road, on the shoulder, looking at a wrecked truck. This is about the time you find out that the insurance paperwork in your folder or in your glove box is bogus. Not really worth the paper it was printed on. This isn't a hypothetical. This happened to real drivers, real owner operators, real small carriers. And by the time they found out, it was already too late to do anything about it. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to make sure this never happens to you. You know, I often wondered, we pre-trip our trucks, why don't we pre-trip our lives? Every professional driver knows what a pre-trip is and a post-trip. You check your tires, your brakes, your lights, your airlines. You don't enjoy doing it. You do it because of the what-if factor. What if a tire hub locks up on you and you don't catch it? What if a light or a section of lights on your trailer or on your tractor are burned out or not working and you miss it? What if somebody pulled your fifth wheel pin and you never checked it? Miss any one of those on a pre-trip or a post-trip and you could find yourself sitting on the shoulder, broke down, or even worse, involved in an accident. So riddle me this. Why don't we pre-trip our finances the same way? We'll spend 30 minutes on a truck worth $100,000, $200,000, yet we won't spend 10 minutes going over the insurance policy that is supposed to protect that truck and, more importantly, protect you and your family financially. We all know about that word assume. We know where it'll get you. Most people assume that just because they have an insurance card, they're covered. Those are two completely different things. Just because you have an insurance card doesn't mean you're covered, no matter what fate throws at you. Let me show you exactly how that gap gets exploited. There was a man who tried to control both sides and got busted. Picture a dealership. You decide to trade in your truck for a newer model, or you're there buying the wife a new car, whatever the case. The salesman also sells you the extended warranty. Now picture this. That same dealership also owns the warranty company that the salesman just sold you a policy to. Every warranty sold puts more money in that guy's pocket. Every claim denied puts even more money in his pocket. Remember his name, Jasbir Thandi, because I'm sure you're going to be hearing his name a few more times moving forward. He founded Global Century Insurance Brokers out of Livermore, California. Jasbir Thandi also ran Global Hawk Risk Retention Group. That's the insurance company that was supposed to be paying out on accident claims. Jasbir Thandi was the freight broker. He was also the insurer, all rolled into one. The same guy. Global Hawk covered the insurance needs of small trucking companies and owner-operators all across the country. From the outside looking in, this was not some fly-by storefront. Outward appearances show Global Hawk to be the real insurer, with real filings, insuring real trucks on real highways. Starting around 2018, prosecutors say Thandi and his associates started to create fake financial records. They faked bank accounts, they faked brokerage contracts, and they faked statements. It was all designed to make Global Hawk look like they had the real capital to pay every claim. They did not. By the time regulators caught on to what was going on, Global Hawk was insolvent, and guess who was left holding the bag? That's right. Every driver holding one of those worthless insurance cards. And they all found out on the very same day. Here's what really scares me about all this. It wasn't like someone was selling insurance out of the trunk of a car. The paperwork looked legal. The insurance cards looked real. The FMCSA filings looked legitimate. If you'd been handed one, you'd probably just filed it in your permit book and forgotten about it. Because that's what we all do. We don't check. We assume. We assume if there's paperwork involved, somebody else must have already verified it. Paperwork doesn't verify itself. That's the truth. Jasbir Thandi just recently pled guilty to 2 counts, conspiracy to commit insurance fraud over this issue. A federal court already entered a $66.7 million judgment against him. Look, we all need to have a pre-trip checklist. Now, here's how you actually check this. And I would advise you to check on it sooner rather than later. Step 1, pull your FMCSA filings. Check your BMC 91 or your BMC 91X on the FMCSA's Safer website. Confirm it's active and confirm that the insurer listed on it matches who you think is covering you. 2, find out the rating of the insurance company you're dealing with. Ensure they are a standard admitted insurer licensed in your state. Check if they are a RRG, which stands for Risk Retention Group. And RRG operates under different rules and different oversight. Ask your agent directly and make them answer you in plain English. 3, check the insurance financial rating. AM Best publishes these. It takes 5 minutes for you to access them easily online. If an insurance company won't tell you the rating, they probably don't have one. It's time to head for the door. 4, pull your declarations page. Find your underinsured and uninsured motorist coverage and check those limits. What's the actual dollar limit? Because if the other driver has nothing, you're screwed. Because that number is the only thing standing between you and a wrecked truck with no way to fix it. Well, that's it, my friend. 4 items to check. Might take 30 minutes of your time, but could save your ass. And remember, nobody cares more about your future than you do, or should. I don't know how many times I've heard, my insurance agent has me covered, or my company handles that. Well, maybe, maybe not. Your insurance agent has hundreds of clients. You've only got one business. You only have one family and one shot at getting this right. You don't need to become an insurance expert. You need to ask the 4 questions I just gave you. Always read what you sign and remember to always follow up. Because once something goes wrong, it's too late to do the homework then that you should have done prior to something bad happening. That's when people say, I woulda, shoulda, coulda. Some of the most expensive words in the English language are woulda, shoulda, coulda. And don't paint yourself in a corner with the paperwork. This video was never really meant to be about Jasbir Thandi. He was simply the reminder that bad things don't always happen because we make bad decisions. Sometimes they happen because we never verified the decisions we've already made. You work hard to protect your CDL every single day. You complete your pre-trip and post-trip inspections every single day. You run a clean logbook. Now, you need to protect the rest of your life with the same discipline, professionally, personally, and financially. I'm Jim Campbell. 33 years in this industry has taught me a few truths. One of them is this: the drivers who tend to stay in this business the longest are the ones who never stop checking the little things. It's all about paying attention to the details. The devil is always in the details. Drop me a line below. Tell me your thoughts. Have you ever actually verified your own coverage and what your limits are? That's it for now, my friends. Keep the rubber side down, shiny side up. I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.